That is the last thing you'll ever see if you see the lead Seethies. Yep. That's, yep, that guy could totally eat me. One bite, just gulp, I'm dead. Hey you guys, what's up? So today we are in the ARK dev kit checking out some more of the things that you guys had reminded me of and told me about that were in the dev kit, and we're going to start off just like the last dev kit video with this right here, the TEK Tyrannosaurus Rex helmet hoobity-waddy thingy. I don't think this thing is right in scale, but someone told me that there was textures for it, and I just had to put them on the helmet, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. I check it out. Sure enough, the textures are there, and I was just being stupid. So here's the textured TEK Rex helmet skin or whatever. Obviously, it's too big for me. I can't wear it. I tried putting on a Rex, and a Rex is even too big for it. But obviously, too, it's going to have to either be scaled for a human head or a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, it looks pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of like a knockoff of the Giga Laser, if it's not the Giga Laser. This might just be a smaller version of it because these things right here, these little things right here on the sides, they look just like what the Giga Laser has. Oh well. Either way, let's get into some of these creatures over here first, because we have the MicroRaptor, which is tiny as hell. I did not expect them to make it this small. Now, obviously, it could be scaled down too, but this guy is tiny. I couldn't find any textures for it or anything, by the way, just so you know. But these are the different animations. It's a little chomp. It's like a compy with wings and slightly larger arms. Maybe it's a tiny bit. Maybe it's the same size of the compy. I don't know. Guys, give me some facts on the MicroRaptor. I'm about to give you some facts on it from the dossier. And obviously, I'm going to point out the important things that I find are key features, and I won't drone on about the entire dossier, as always. Alright, so first thing, this guy is extremely hostile to anything its size or smaller, and it will also attack humans in groups, and even if it's alone, I think it'll attack you. It's kind of like the compy behavior, so I think they just ripped that out and threw it on this guy. They are really aggressive. They like to think of themselves as the apex predators, and they can fly for 7 seconds. So all they need to do is jump up to your hip, glide down, and, well, you basically know where they're gonna bite you, don't you, little guy? Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, basically, they're aggressive, and they don't attack the actual creature anyone's on. So if I'm on this guy right here, they won't attack it. They'll attack me. They attack the smaller target. So they're really good for PvP, I think. Like if someone's on a Rex and you send these guys, well, they're going to kill the rider of the Rex. And what they'll do is they'll jump, and then they'll keep on jumping and climbing and flying and all the way to the top, basically, and start eating your face or dick, whatever they get to first, I guess. This little guy right here is the Iguanodon, and basically it has 4 legs, 2 hands, 2 feet, but these are also feet. Basically it's bipedal. It can run on its back legs, or if it needs to be fast and agile and all that fun stuff, it goes down to all 4, in which case it will trot off into the sunset with you on its back as its love, I guess. I don't know. Weird stuff. Anyways, there was something about hooks or something I thought I saw on it. Thumb spikes. Yeah, thumb spikes. There we go. They can be used to pick seeds out of fruit. Wow, they really are spikes. They're not even thumbs. I thought they were thumbs. Damn. I feel bad for you when you gotta wipe your ass. But yeah, those are thumb spikes, so they're for ripping seeds out of different fruits and stuff, so obviously a great farming creature. They can carry a decent amount as well. I see this guy as like, I don't know. I'd see him as like you'd probably harvest a lot of seeds with him or something. That's probably what I'd have him around a gardening area, like a greenhouse probably. They can offer a bit of a defense, but obviously, I mean, if a Rex comes up out of nowhere, well, it's not going to really offer that much of a defense, just so you know. Here's its running when it's on all legs and all that fun stuff. Here's it calling out and stuff and doing its roar. It's interesting how they're adding the roars to different creatures now, actually. I didn't think they were going to start doing that. And obviously then it's just standing still, you know, doing its thing, breathing, or wait, it's not even breathing. You okay, little guy? No, he's not even breathing. All right, whatever. Moving on to this guy. This is the Megatherium. It is basically a bug harvester. So it will basically find lots of bugs, eat the shit out of them, and it's so specialized at eating the shit out of bugs that it will not damage the hide or the chitin or whatever in this case, which, you know, you can use for chitin armor and all that fun stuff. So that's what this guy is for. It's large, it's very slow, but apparently becomes fast when around those. So it's kind of like a fat guy in an all-you-can-eat buffet. He'll be walking around all slow and all that stuff. He'll see his food and he'll take off, man. He will run for that food and pile drive anyone in the way. Not particularly a good raiding creature or anything like that. It's not going to be the strongest, but it's going to be amazing for harvesting bugs and all of that fun stuff. So it's really cool to see that they're adding more creatures like this. This thing is actually really big on the dev kit. Like, it is freaking massive. This is almost, that's like the height of a T-Rex almost. Let me just, yeah, that's like the height of a T-Rex standing up, dude. That's, wow. I think it's too big on the dev kit. I think the dev kit needs to downsize a little bit. There's it running. When it sees a bug, I guess it'll run like this. And all that fun stuff. They also become more aggressive when they see bugs. Wow, that's a long tongue. Holy crap, dude. That's a really long tongue. They become more aggressive though when they see bugs and stuff like that. So they yeah, they'll be pretty fun to have around with bugs, and they're also very high on torp. Like, it's going to be hard to knock them out, basically. So this one right here is the one that I am most excited for. I love anything that's like the Triceratops or like the Diablo, or, well, this guy in this case is the Pachyrhinosaurus, but I'm extremely excited to see this guy in the game. Some facts about this are it's going to be a decent creature to have around you because apparently its nose or whatever, something like that, can release pheromones and like different chemical compounds that will either A, deter a creature from wanting to attack you, so it'll help keep you safe. It's kind of like a stealth, I guess, or something. Or B, it can actually become a tank, and I don't mean a tank that can shoot military rounds. I mean it will tank a creature. It'll aggravate it, basically. It'll release a chemical compound, and then anything around it will basically become very pissed off at it. Maybe it just farts, and people get pretty hostile when people fart around them, so maybe it does that. Who knows? But either way, this thing's going to be a crazy good creature to have, especially as a beginner on ARK. It'll be one of the first creatures you want next to like the Trike or I don't know, the Parasaur or something like that. But looking at the animations here, these guys are just standing still chilling. This guy's doing... I'm not sure what he's doing. This guy's just standing still doing whatever. This is the creature just dancing around. I use a different texture because I thought this was a different texture for it, but obviously it's not because it doesn't have realistic color patterns. This is when it's just trotting along, doing its thing. This is its horn attack, which is pretty cool. Guys, give me some facts on this thing. Like, this thing is crazy. Hang on a second. Isn't the Isle getting this? I'm pretty sure the Isle is having this creature introduced to it. Yeah, I remember seeing the Pachyrhino. Yeah, I think I saw it in one of their developer things. And what about the Diablo? Would the Diablo be the same size as this then? How big? How big is the Diablo in relation to this, guys? Give me some facts against the Diablo versus this thing. That would be so cool. Holy shit. This is it just walking. It's all proud and all that stuff. And then this is when it's just trotting along doing its thing again. Definitely give me some facts on that thing, guys, because I am super excited to see that one particularly. I can't wait to see the Pachy. So this guy right here with the gaping mouth is the lead Seethes, and it is going to be extremely hard to kill because 1, they're very skittish, 2, they're very fast in the ocean, and 3, they avoid everyone. They're basically a rare creature from what I understand, and if you can tame one, well, you can basically keep it alive as like a living fridge. You can actually harvest prime fish meat off of these guys without having to kill it. It won't kill it, so you can get one and then harvest it, but apparently it's going to be very rare to get one. And it's just gonna be a daunting task to get one, guys. It's gonna be really, really freaking hard from what I've seen in the dossier. You cannot tame them. I don't think I did say you could tame them. I don't know. You can't tame them though, but if you can capture one in like a pen or something and just keep it at like a dockside, I think that would be really cool because you could just use it then as like a food, like a permanent food source almost, I guess. I don't know how much prime meat you can get from it, but I'm sure you can get plenty of prime meat because it's freaking massive. And yeah, it's massive. This is the bite attack, actually. I don't know if it's going to attack you or not. I don't know if it will fight back if you attack it. From what I understand, it's just gonna try and swim away. Like, that's what it's going to try and do. But if you can trap it, you can cultivate it basically and use the fish meat off of it and all that fun stuff. And now that is it for these dinosaurs over there and those creatures. But you guys told me there are end game bosses in the dev kit. And I went ahead and I spawned said bosses in, and they were all broken and all weird like this. Like, we have the end boss Wyvern right here. This is the Wyvern. It looks like it's a metallic... What is this? I bet this is what the obelisks are made of. Like, it looks like the same material as an obelisk. Then it has like a red fiery core, and then I remember the obelisk has like a light inside of it. I don't know, like that stuff, it's all broken up and stuff. It's a really unique boss, and this guy right here, the Dodo... I actually think that's kind of funny they did that with the Dodo, because I didn't think the Dodo was going to be something like this. Wait, why are its cubes are inside out, I think. Yeah, the cubes are all inside out. Okay, all right. Here is the Megapithecus, which I don't think it's done because you have like a red or it almost looks like a lifesaver ring here. And then you got like the weird thing right here that's just not doing its thing. And then this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, bionic Tyrannosaurus Rex. Actually, I don't think it's to scale. I don't think it's as big as it should be. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up the dev kit again, and I'm gonna have these guys doing their effects that I originally saw because they do some really cool effects. That I guess you guys are going to want to see. So just give me 1 second, and I'll do that. All right, so we're back again as promised, and I'm just looking at the effects now. So here is the Megapithecus. Obviously, I don't see those rings anymore, and it's a lot smaller compared to, or it's a lot bigger, sorry, compared to when it was like that guy right there with its effect turned off. So, maybe they can shift forms. Maybe they can change shape and stuff like that. I would imagine maybe these are all just one creature, and they change form based off of different criteria or like what's going on. Here is the wyvern right here. You can see the blocks are rearranging themselves and moving around and doing all this fancy high-tech stuff, which is really cool in my opinion. Here's the dodo. Here's the dodo thingy right here, the giant dodo. I was going to say dodo rex. But here's the dodo basically doing its thing, doing whatever. I don't know what this is either, or what the deal is with the blocks being all red for this guy. And then obviously here's the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's all broken. It's all like destroyed and stuff. I don't really see anything. Yeah, it's like all broken. Like you can see, I don't think this one has a core like the other ones. No, I don't see like a red core. This guy is quite literally just a hulking mass of floating metal. So I'm completely lost with these things. I don't know what to think about these bosses or what they're gonna do, but they are listed as the end boss. Like they are supposedly the last bosses in ARK. And I guess what you need to do is kill each one of the individual bosses, the Manticore, the Broodmother, all of those, and you get like an object, maybe, and then you activate these bosses, and then maybe these bosses have to do with Ascension. Maybe this is what you turn into when you get into Ascension. Your body just takes form of these block things. And then this leads into a very, very complicated discussion of ARK's lore. What is ARK? Is it just a simple dinosaur planet that you've landed on, or is it an alien simulation? Well, I mean, looking at this right here, guys, and what's in the dev kit, my common sense is telling me, guys, that ARK is more than just you've been slapped on a planet. There are alien structures, and people will argue day in and day out. No, it's just you're on a planet with dinosaurs, a prehistoric world that was preserved. No. This is telling me that there is more at play than just that simple answer. But everyone loves a very simple answer to a complicated question, so that's the popular idea among many people that play ARK. I don't know myself what this could mean. I don't know what this means for the ARK universe. I don't know if it means it's going to become a futuristic game, because part of me really wants just a basic dinosaur survival game like The Isle. You play as a dinosaur, you play as a human, you survive. That's what my idea of a dinosaur survival game is, but at the same time, I'm excited to see what this stuff is and where it leads, because it's over the top, just epic and looking really, really cool. But I guess only time can tell unless you guys have some theories. So if you want to throw your theories in the comment section below, go ahead. We'll start a discussion on that. We'll try and figure this stuff out, see if we can decode this message and be the first people to do that, because I think that would be absolutely amazing. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the crap out of that like button. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know what to say about these creatures or anything like that. These over here, freaking awesome. I think the Pachyrhino is going to be an amazing addition. These things over here, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It's different. It's a sobering thought. But anyways, you guys, I will see you in the next video.